Hello guys, welcome to third video of this section, Mutations, Map and Flat Map. Previously, we have learned about different types of observable and observers in RxJava. For example, observer, single observer, maybe observer, and completable observer. In this video, I am going to give you a brief overview about RxJava operators like map and flat map. In this example, observable is our speaker. It emits the data. Observer is a listener. It listens the data emitted by observable. And then here it comes operator. Operator, it translates the input into the required format of the output required by observer. RxJava has so many operators. In order to use them correctly, we must know about them. Here we will discuss map and flat map. Map. The map operator applies a function of your choosing to each item emitted by the source observable and return an observable that emit the result of these function applications. In this example, we have map operator which multiply x by 10. So before multiplying we have value 1 and 2 and 3. After applying the map operator which is multiply by 10, our output result will be 10, 20 and 30. So this is the code snippet. This observer will give us API user object which we are converting into user object by using the map operator. You can see here .map operator function apply user, we receive API user and then typecast it into user model. User is equal to new user API user. Now it will always return user after applying this map operator. Now flat map. The flat map operator transforms an observable by applying a function that you specify to each item emitted by the source observable, where that function returns an observable that itself emits items. Flat map then merges the emissions of these resulting observable, emitting these merged result as its own sequence. This method is useful, for example, when you have an observable that emit a series of items that themselves have observable members, or in other way, transformable into observable, so that you can create a new observable that emit the complete collection of items emitted by the sub-observable of these items. Let's go to the code implementation. Here you can see the example of the flat map. Here we are getting the API user and then we are making a network call to get the user detail for the API user by using the get user detail observable and passing it API user. The flat map returns an observable itself. The get user detail observable is an asynchronous operation. So here, what's the difference between map and flat map? So the main difference between map and flat map, that flat map returns an observable itself, so it is used to map our asynchronous operations. Our next topic is intersections.